Are you planning to go to this famous capital city of the state of Guanajuato, but you still have no idea what to expect or what you are really going to see? Or you still asking yourself if that's going to be a good or a bad experience? You're still wondering if it's a good safe place to go here, or if not, for sightseeing? Would you like to have one of the best vacations of your life, but your budget isn't the best right now, or you don't have enough time in your plans and in your list? Would you like to have, in addition of having a good rest, apart from that, would you like to have an unforgettable experience, a once in a lifetime? Well, in this video I am going to show you and give you the 5 places you have to see in your way to the city, the capital of Guanajuato. And I will also give you an overview of what your adventure will be in just 2 days of rest. And pay attention here, because if you make this video reach 1000 likes, I will definitely take you to each place, detailing everything in flesh and blood. And now get ready, because this adventure starts here.
And let's start with the Kiss Alley. The first place that has always been talked about in Guanajuato is its popular alleys. Here I will mention the most visited of all, and it is the famous Kiss Alley. Surely you know the classic story of Romeo and Juliet. Well, this is the Mexican version of this story, and it has a similarity due to the fact that it is an impossible love, due to the social classes, and because it also has a tragic ending like the original story. The difference of this one has a singularity that the street is now haunted by the spirits then of this couple who kissed before dying here on the balcony of this alley where they kissed. On both sides of the balconies, then it is said that you also have to kiss someone so that the spell does not reach you. Speaking more generally, Guanajuato is known for its European colonial-style architecture that was inherited by Spanish influence at that time. It is not only the history that makes this city unique, but also its colorful houses together and its narrow alleys with many legends at every corner you pass. Place number 2, Mines. If you like to discover and go deeper into each of the places you step on, this is definitely your place. The history that surrounds this place is epic, and the mines here are one of the reasons. Go to the mining entrance points, which are interactive museums where you will have the opportunity to enter your mine into the depths of Guanajuato, which is full of underground areas. You will have the opportunity to know the mines and their history that dates back to the time of the Spanish conquest. Place number 3, Holy Inquisition. And here we will start with one of the favorite parts of almost everyone who wants to come to Guanajuato, its ghostly side, in which it is enormous. And the Holy Inquisition in Guanajuato, it's the exhibition in interactive museums with torture artifacts and the history behind one of the darkest activities that were carried out by humans at that time, directed by the extreme punishments of church.
And pay attention here now, because in a minute I will reveal to you one powerful fact that is related to the last place that I had to show you. It's the place number 5, so pay attention in this part, because it will definitely surprise you. I can anticipate that this info, it's helping people to improve their lives by transforming them positively and making them live better every time. I will reveal to you this in just a minute.
Place number 4, Ghost Museums. Here I could recommend a lot of places with this topic, but I am going to mention the most relevant. Some of them are, for example, the House of Aunt Aura, the House of Lament, And my favorite, the House of Legends. Guanajuato is known for being one of the most haunted places in Mexico and probably in the entire world. You will find in this city the theme of ghosts for sure very often in every corner. This city has a very magical touch from pirates, traditional Mexican revolutionaries, inquisitors, witches, vampires, mummies, including the famous La Llorona. Definitely your place if you like fantasy themes. Place number 5, Mummies. Welcome to the most visited place in Guanajuato and what makes Mexican culture so different and unique for its theme of death so marked. Welcome to the Museum of the Mummies of Guanajuato. And since Egypt, Mexico has its own mummies. The only difference here is that these mummies come from the city cemetery in a natural way and not under manual process as it used to be done in Egypt. Dare yourself to take a trip to the interior of a cemetery and what the Aztecs call the Chivalba, the underworld, the land of the dead. You will also be able to know the history of each mummy inside the museum and make a panoramic view of it and find out why many artists through time have called Mexico the most surreal country and culture in the world. Comment below what do you think of this Guanajuato Mummies Museum. Give me your opinion. It's interesting to have your point of view of these subjects in life since this on several occasions it's usually something that for many it's rare. What do you think? And here I finally have what I told you ahead of time and that I told you that it was something that was helping many people today to improve their lives. And it is related to this last place that I just showed you. And that is the philosophy of the phrase Memento Mori. This is interconnected with the vision that we have in Mexico about death, and that is our true culture. It also interconnects with the famous Day of the Dead, which I have a whole video just talking about the amazing and healthy holiday. The reason why I tell you that it is powerfully helping the lives of many people is because, as I told you, the phrase Memento Mori is known worldwide, especially by artists from past times, and what the phrase remember how fleeting life is and that instead of living worried about death, you make the most of your life to do everything you dream of. From living full lives to dedicating yourself to what you truly love, and only in this way we stop giving importance to the material. And going back to Guanajuato, there are an infinity of tours which I recommend that you take a look at the TripAdvisor, Airbnb, Yelp applications, in which you will find the best and the most outstanding, or equally if you are already in the city of Guanajuato and did not make a reservation before your trip. You can also find many trustworthy ones in the bus stations and in the important points of the city, or also inside the hotels. All these tours include all the attractions that I have mentioned above and cover them in less than a day.
And well guys, I will now ask you to give me your like if you enjoyed this video. I will definitely ask you to subscribe to my channel. I have ton of videos bringing you many secrets and many unbelievable places with secret corners that will blow your mind for sure, with which you will spend unique experiences in life. I am Villa Moreno and I'll see you next time.